Jellyfish, it's Tracy, and today I want to talk about the potential of building 4 or 5 color super friends. Now, I know I have 5 color super friends put together right now. I have Horde of Notions as my commander, and he is not my ideal commander. The ideal commander in the deck would be Silver Queen because it does have a bit of a token gen theme because you want to pump out tokens to protect your super friends. But Silver Queen's also like $27, and I'm not just throwing that money out. And with the addition of Atraxa coming out, a lot of people are switching over or just straight up building 4 color super friends. And I have these kind of mixed feelings because I really want to run Conflux because Conflux says that I can tutor for 1 of each of the colors and then put them into my hand. And I was like debating, and then I was like, but am I really doing it for just 1 card? Because the rest of my deck really doesn't have a lot of red in it. I mean, I think I have a total of maybe like 4 red cards. I have Conflux, or maybe 5. Conflux, Nicol Bolas, Blasphemous Act, Sarkhanvol, and Ral Zarek. I'm pretty sure those are the only like 5 cards that I have. So I'm like, is it worth it for me to really build 5, like translate that and do 4 color instead? It would help the mana base out a little bit. I've actually been thinking about tweaking the deck anyway because I've playtested it a bunch, and I'm like, you know what, I do think that I need to get a couple of cards for the deck to just revamp it. And I was thinking about it, like, I wanna, you know, update the deck because I want to change out a couple of things because the deck has, like, too much mana ramp in it, and it's just a little bit, like, too much, like, where my hand's just mana ramp, but I'm like, I need other things in my hand. So I do want to I do want to tweak that, but then I was like, well, I'm doing that tweak. Should I take out red completely so I can make Atraxa the commander? And I can add a couple of different things going on with it. I mean, it's not like I was running Oath of Chandra anyway. I'm running the other oaths, and then of course I'm going to be running Oath of Johnny because it's just, Oath of Johnny is just amazing. So I'm like, what do I want to do, really? And that's where I need your help, because I want you guys to let me know what you think I should do. Because let's be real here, the commander of your deck of Super Friends, really, whatever their ability is, the main thing that they're really going to do a lot of times is just block, because you want a creature who's going to be able to block for you so that you can protect your planeswalkers. That's like the main thing in the deck, and that's why people like me run creatures in the decks. We have a couple of things. I mean, my creatures do other things other than just blocking, but that's why, you know, I have a couple of things of mana acceleration. And I'm also going to run that creature, and I'm so blanking on what it is right now, but it's like that 6 mana blue creature that when it ETBs, you double the amount of counters on anything, and I was like, okay, that card's nuts. So I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to run that creature. So yeah, that's kind of like been my thing, is I'm like battling back and forth if I'm going to make those tweaks. I think what I need to do is like lay the deck out and then kind of like, you know, see, okay, these are the cards that I would take out, these are the cards that I want to put in, because there haven't been like a lot of cards where I've been like, yeah, I totally need to put that in, but I do think that I can tweak it, and I think I want to add some more like removal to the deck too. Which sounds crazy because I have a lot of removal in the deck already, but I have like extra Path to Exiles laying around and Supreme Verdicts because those are set aside for Modern. But since I'm taking a break for Modern, I think I'm just going to put those in there because why not? And I just think I need more board wipes. Honestly, I think I just need like more things of removal. And also taking out Blasphemous Act, I mean, is cutting a removal spell. So I want to do that. I think I want to add a couple more things of card draw because I do find myself constantly needing, or just maybe like another planeswalker or 2 that gives me some card advantage. I have Jace. Why am I blanking on which Jace it is right now? It's the one, Unraveler of Secrets. I have that one. I have Obnixilis. I have Obnixilis in there for card draw, and I feel like there's like other planeswalkers that have card draw. Tameo has a little bit of card draw, but that's her minus. So no, oh, Narset has her plus, so yeah, I do have like planeswalkers that give me that, but and I am of course going to be, you know, having room for the new Ajani because Ajani's just amazing. Not the one in the dual deck, the one in the actual set in Aether Revolt. Yeah, so that's kind of going to be my thing. I'm fairly certain with, I think with thinking through a little bit more, I definitely think that I am going to be taking out the red, in for Atraxa, and then in for a couple more things. It's going to help my mana base too, because running any sort of thing with multiple colors, you're going to deal with that issue. And I feel like oftentimes I think I do a pretty good job of it in my deck because I'm doing the basics route so that I can do a lot of mana acceleration. And like I said, I just think it's getting to the point where it's too much. Like that's kind of like my thing right now with the deck is I'll be drawing and I'm like, I need juice and I'm just getting mana acceleration. So it's like finding that if it happens once or twice, okay, but it's happening frequently and I'm like, okay, that's a problem. I need to tweak that so that that doesn't keep happening. So I have a couple of things that I want to do. I think I'm just gonna like look through and figure out what cards I'm gonna trade out and then change my mana base up a little bit. Because like I said, I don't really have that much like red in the deck to begin with, so I think I have only like 3 basic mountains, and then I'm trying to think what I have for the rest of my things. I mean, I have like the basic, I have like Temple of the False God, I have like Rupture Spire, Terramorphic Expanse, Evolving Wilds, so yeah, I'll kind of see like what I'm gonna do with the mana base and what lands I'm gonna kind of like tweak with that. Yeah, I think that was really it. That was all I wanted to say. I'm really hoping to build a new EDH deck soon because I like, I haven't talked about a new EDH deck in a while. I mean, I started building Super Friends a while back, but I started really doing videos on it in like August. That was like 4 months ago and I haven't built a new EDH. I'm even thinking about building a new EDH deck. Like I said, I just kind of want it to be something like completely different from what I have. And in terms of Atraxa, I'm kind of thinking about potentially buying the deck, like straight up buying it and taking the cards out that I need for Super Friends, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just get the cards that I need, but I do think it has that creature in there where it's like, it's that Seaglow something. I feel like it's Seagull, it starts, Seaglow something. I'll look it up after this video, but it's the thing that creature, that blue creature, which is just nuts, and I'm like, why haven't I put this in Super Friends? Anyway, I know a lot of people don't do creatures in Super Friends, but yeah, that was it. I'll see you guys later.